another exciting conversation. We are at Innofest in Hyderabad, and it's been a whirlwind of ideas today. I'm very excited about the kind of things that are happening. Vikas is one of those entrepreneurs that is based in Hyderabad, and he has focused on a very interesting aspect of Indian life, which is the railways, right? And the fact that there are lots of people on a train journey together, and he's trying to create a social network and an ecosystem that works off that ecosystem, that the railway ecosystem, to solve problems. Because you want to talk about the app that you have and the 30,000 users that you're already on, that is obviously going to go to millions, because obviously this is the largest self-transportation system in the world, isn't it?
Yeah. So what OMitra does is, anytime you go on a train, you get that you don't get a comfortable seats, right? The old person will get upper berth, young guy will be getting a lower berth or side berth, but does not look at it properly, or your seats are scattered between the different bogies. And what you do after reaching to the railway stations, half an hour just trying to find out the bakra that whom I can find it out and change my seats. So what we are trying to do with the OMitra, that you come on OMitra, say before boarding on the train that you want to change the seats, send a message to all the co-passengers of the train, and anybody who is willing to change your seats because of your problem, or he is looking for the side lower and you are looking for the middle berth, we can exchange it, mix and match can happen. So that's one of the use cases there. So what we are trying to do is, the people who are going on the same train, we are creating a WhatsApp group kind of a group of people who are going on the same train, and we make sure that every user is authenticated, so there need to be a PNR number for that. So first security check happen there itself. But you need to be traveling, or somehow you will be related to the traveler. So that's the first entry point into the system, and you are connected to that particular train journey passengers. Then 1,000 people are going on the same train. They get down at the Bangalore Hyderabad railway station. Definitely 2 to 4 guys going on the same direction. Right? How do you do right now? Once you get down on the train, I think your just first objective is catch a auto and go there. You don't have a time to talk to anybody, because you are in a rush. You just reach your destination and just enjoy it.
Like the line, like the auto.
Yeah, that's one thing. But what you can do is, while your journey or before your journey starts, right, you find out, send a message that, hey, anybody is going on the same route. I'm going to from Hyderabad to Headache City. Is there anybody going to Pachivali or somebody? Somebody can reply that, okay, Madhapur, I'm going, or someone, this route I'm going on. You can, if you're still not sure that, okay, going on the same route, but the guy is good or bad, let me go meet out on the train actually, because the train journey is minimum 10 hours to 40 hours in some cases. And so you can maybe develop a friendship while that time, during your taxi bullying, and the bullying experience.
So go back to the technology. It sounds magical. So how do you know who is on the train at any point in time, and how do you sort of create? Is it like a dynamic WhatsApp group, like a dynamic IP that you create, or how does it actually work? So obviously you're saying that everybody has to enter a PNR number.
Yeah.
Do they have to enter it manually, or do you pick it up from IRCTC or something?
IRCTC SMS. If you book a ticket via the IRCTC, we give you a SMS. Okay. PNR SMS, and we just join you those.
You just update it. Yeah. And you create a group for every train journey.
Yeah, every train journey.
Every train journey
there is a separate group.
Wow.
So you enter your PNR numbers. With the PNR number, railway websites, we can find out that what is the date train you are traveling, what are your seats. We doesn't know like who are the person name and everything, because that's a secure information. But basics, the public information to know everyone. So with that, we are able to connect who are going on the same train. We put on the same group. So a lot of time you might have seen that you are going on some train. After you complete your journey, and you find your friends that he was also in the same train.
Of course,
right?
The serendipitous conversations is really what you want to make happen. But so obviously, seat changing is one of those clear viewpoints that you have. Obviously, the lower berths are going to be the hottest ones, and the sides are going to be a little lesser. No, and obviously there's
that's not the case actually. That's not the case, because we have seen a lot of people started putting the request. So a lot of people are interested in upper berth also, because what you do is, the young guy typically says that, okay, upper berths, take a easy, peaceful life, no disturbance, and go and take that.
I see.
And the person who are the railway fan, any railway fan guy is there, he love to have a side berth actually, because from there you get excellent rail journey view and the whole journey view.
Okay. Yeah, that's quite interesting. So what other things can you do on that? I mean, I believe that you can also get things like complaints and other things sorted.
Yeah, so if you have any security issues, or you find out that cleaning is not proper or anything, you just have 2 buttons there in the app, and the complaint book with all your PNR detail, where the train right now, what is your bogie number, and where your train position, everything to the railway's helpline number.
Do they act on it?
Yeah, so Railway, South Central Railway have a 8112 number, helpline number is there. So whenever they receive a SMS complaint, immediately they generate a service complaint number. And they, most of the cases they follow it, some cases probably, I think they have a lot of problems.
This is game changing. I mean, I'm quite impressed with the kind of stuff that's happening here. So, where does this?
In fact, one of the use cases recently it happened that while we are developing the app and testing it out, right, with some PNR number, so what our developer just press a security, put a security tag that I have security need. So it was going to the Guntur actually. The train was going to the Guntur of testing, and we were sitting in the here only and testing it out. We got a 10 times call from the railway within 10 minutes of that to complain that okay, what is your problem? What happened to this?
Oh.
So okay, if you are doing wrong thing or something, we will take it later tomorrow problem. But yeah, what is your problem and everything? And in fact, railway, we developed one security app there, right? So we understood that the railway have a pretty good complaint system. We doesn't complain. The problem is that. So I talked to the senior DSC of the railways here. I tried to talk with him. I found out that every day he monitors that what are the complaints made to him and what has been action has been taken. They do manually write a report like what has been done to this particular problem, and then every solution they write it, and it is basically recorded there. Of each
And
and
they are
every
technologically savvy as well, as in tweets and other things, and SMSs get read, and they.
Yeah. So regarding the tweet also, I got some complaint from the railways that okay, somebody is trying to create problems to them on their Twitter account. So they read the Twitter account also nowadays.
Very nice.
Yeah, so railway needs to have force everybody to know that okay, you should
Understood.
pay.
So,
get tweet.
where are you going with this business? What happens next?
Yeah, so now what next you're doing is we have created an ecosystem, this whole network and everything. A couple of more things we have added is a lot of time, like we found out, you miss out your registration if it is an early morning, or you spoil your whole night because your registration is morning 3 o'clock or something. So we created a system where you will get a wake-up alarm before 30 kilometers of your destination, and that too according to your train delay. So if your train is delayed by 2 hours, your alarm will be delayed by 2 hours.
All right.
And that too, it will work without internet, without GPS. So no battery consumption, nothing else going to impact at all, and you will get a pickup alarm.
Fantastic. And how are you funded?
It's a bootstrap so far.
It's a bootstrap, and you're looking for funding.
Yeah, we are looking for funding.
Wonderful. Congratulations. I'm sure we'll continue to hear more from you.
Sure. So next thing we started a little bit more probably. So this is like you will ask, okay, for funding you need to have some business model, right? So there is no business model as so we started adding in different services, food services and taxi services, so that you can directly book a food from the app itself and get it delivered on your taxi.
Brilliant. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.